Hello YouTube, I am back and it's been a while since we last spoke. I have just got back from Cape Town and Johannesburg, or I was shooting in a place 2 hours out from Johannesburg, but I've been to South Africa. In fact, my very first time in Africa, which was a cool experience. I've been wanting to go to Africa for the longest time. Yep, just got back from that. Me and Cameron recorded a podcast yesterday, which you guys might have already listened to, where I kind of break down that shoot. The plan is to do an entire YouTube video on that shoot. So the cameras I chose, lenses, my setup, why I went with that setup, what it was like shooting a fly on the wall, kind of documenting athletes, the output, and I spoke about that briefly on the podcast, but I think I delivered like 600 edits over 3 days for multitude of different reasons, but I want to basically do an entire YouTube video on that. I also wore my DJI Nano, so I got some behind the scenes, and I'll share that with you guys in a separate video. So that was a super cool trip, but before that, I did a couple of shoots, and it was my first shoots back of the year with YoungLA. So YoungLA are a client of mine. I've been shooting with them for like a good year and a bit now. The first shoot out of the two was in a really cool kind of retro boxing gym in East London, which is right up my street, really fits into that kind of sports, side of stuff that I like to shoot. So I'm gonna break it down in this video. But firstly, let's catch up. Like I say, just got back from Cape Town. Today's like my first kind of day back at my desk. I landed yesterday morning, drove all the way back from Heathrow. I had 1 hour's sleep on the flight home, which was far from ideal, but got up today. I'm actually doing a 24-hour fast as well, which doesn't really help things, but got up today. I'm feeling a little run down. I was definitely getting ill whilst I was whilst I was in South Africa, and just feel very congested, waiting to wake up in the morning, struggling to breathe, sore throat, fighting off a bit of a cold. So I'm trying to relax. This morning I woke up and I started a puzzle. Yes, an actual physical puzzle. 1,000 pieces. I haven't done a puzzle in God knows how long. The last time I remember doing a puzzle was with my grandmother, who is now no longer here, and I must have been 5 or 6, and she used to do them at her house. I probably haven't done an actual physical jigsaw puzzle since then. But guys, I'm trying to slow down a bit. Everything's happening really quick, right? And I'm constantly consuming, whether it's on my laptop, my phone, client work, whatever it is. And and when I'm busy, I get into a rhythm, always having to be go, 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 go. And I want to be able to do an activity where I can put my phone to the side for an hour or so, not look at it, and just be physically present and have something that I can touch and do. And I wanted to get some Lego, but Lego is mad expensive. Like, I would love to build like a little Porsche or something to go on my shelf. Lego is mad expensive, and I don't want it to be, take me 2 hours or 3 hours and then it's done. And the more complicated ones are even more expensive. You're talking hundreds of pounds for like a Lego set. So anyway, when me and Yaz were in the shopping centre buying some presents for the kids at Christmas, I stumbled across a jigsaw and I was like, yes, this is what I can do, where I'm super present. I'm using my visuals. Maybe it'll train me to get better to look for stuff in my job, who knows? But I just thought, why not? So I got myself a Marvel puzzle, and Cameron would be proud. It was the only thing in the shop that vaguely represented what I have an interest in. Like, I like the Avengers, that's as far as it goes really. But bought a puzzle, so I've started that, and I'm going to be using that to just kind of decompress and have like 2 or 3 hours to not think about or be on my phone or be on social media. I've done my task list for the day. I've got 2 invoices to send. I'm going to edit this YouTube video that you're now watching, tidy my office, reply to all my DMs, edit down YouTube footage, and get back to emails. So just like a real admin day, kind of first day back at my desk. But it feels good to be back. It's freezing. As you can tell, I'm in a beanie. We were shooting in like 33-degree heat in Poch where we were. And it was nice in Cape Town as well, about like 22, 23. So coming back to this weather where it's as grey as anything, it's dark in my office, yeah, it sucks a bit. But anyway, let's jump into this video. I'm going to try this setup where I'll show the footage on this side of the screen here. I'll talk you through kind of my thought process and why I'm doing things. Again, this was the South Africa trip, and this shoot was the first time I've used my DJI Nano. So please bear with me. I'm trying to slowly figure out like what the best angles are, what's going to be the best to show you guys behind the scenes. So let's jump straight into it. So first part of this video is all about small talk. So let's play it and have a listen. How are you, mate?
I'm good.
Yeah? How you been? Good Christmas?
Yeah, really good Christmas. Nice to be back up north.
Yeah. Did you all go out last night?
I'll not really go out, but they were eating at, what's it called, waffles and ducks?
Yeah, duck and waffle. Yeah. It's good.
Same thing.
Yeah.
And I arrived at like 10:30, and then we were there till like 1.
Okay, yeah.
So nothing too crazy.
Yeah, no. Has the snow cleared up in Amsterdam?
No, it's still snowing.
Yeah, fair. So it might be hard to fly home.
Yeah, I don't mind, you know, if I have to stay
Yeah,
extra
it's
days.
fine. Yeah. It's not the end of the world.
No, exactly.
Yeah. So, really basic examples, but I think it's important to talk about it, and that is small talk. So as you've just watched there, like a couple of the athletes I know already and have shot with, some of them I don't from this shoot, but straight away to AB it's like, good Christmas, how are you? Starting to make conversation. It's early in the morning, the lads are tired, I think some of them might have been out the night before, and you're just trying to like ease them in and get them relaxed around you. If the first conversation I have with them is me directing them, then I don't think that they'll be as relaxed or as receptive or as warm towards me as they would if I've had a little bit of a conversation, I've gone back and forth with them, we've already spoken. So it's just about easing yourself into that, and I think that's super important. So me just asking how AB's Christmas was and getting him talking to me just gets him kind of relaxed around me. We've already had a conversation, and then that makes for a better shoot, especially when there's people that you haven't met before. And I'll show you a clip now of I haven't met Brandon before, so here's me introducing myself. Brandon.
Ready to go.
Matt, nice to meet you.
What's up, bro? Nice
How are
to meet
you?
you. Good.
I'm ready to go. Right when you're ready. So to start with, it's going to be just like nice ecom shots, full body. You're kind of between this post and this bag, facing this way. Okay. So you'll notice there, introduced myself, shook his hand, looked him in the eye. I'm Matt. He knows straight away who I am, and I think that obviously first time meeting someone is just super important. If you don't introduce yourself to everyone around the room and let them know who you are, tell them that you're the photographer on the day, etc., it can come across as just like poor manners, I think. And you want to introduce yourself to everyone on set. Everyone wants to know who you are, make it crystal clear, and then I jump him in and bring him in on set. He jumps in, and I am so clear and concise about what I want. So ecom shots between this point and this point, facing me, like just bam, bam, bam. I'm not making it super wordy. It's so concise. It's clear direction, and that's how I like to kind of direct and talk people through stuff. Okay, let's get into the rest of the footage. Yeah, nice. Sweet, and I'll come straight on.
Matt, I'm just going to peek open.
Yeah. So it's very normal for stylists to step in and they'll say stepping in or whatever, and just to go in and make some adjustments. So that's very normal on set. Yeah, nice, bro. Yeah, strong. Nice. Yeah, nice, bro. Try and favour that side with your face again, yeah.
Do you want to kind of be on a 3/4 or?
As you were is fine, I just think just look off that way, yeah. The more you can keep your chin up, the better, I think. Yeah, no. Sit on the blue and see how it looks.
And hood up. Hood back up. Yeah. Step in.
Yeah.
Maybe more about like vibes and just being around.
Okay, sweet. It looks good. Okay. Do your thing, bro. Like there, I'm saying do your thing. So, you know, a lot of the time you're working with people that are used to being in front of camera or that are just generally full-time models. sometimes I like to say things like, do your thing, be super relaxed, nice and free, and almost let them express themselves and be who they are. So they'll go into poses that feel most comfortable to them, or they prefer, or they like. Especially when you're working with like influencers and talent, right? They want to use poses that they know they look good in for their own content. And then they're more likely to want to post these images if it's how they want to stand, it's how they want to look. So me just saying, you know, do your thing, super relaxed, is just giving the talent a free pass to be like, right, super relaxed, do your thing, get into a pose that's comfortable for you. And I just think that can be like, make them relax and sometimes be really, really helpful. Cool. Nice.
Vlogging the shit.
How does that look? And then Brandon, you just jump in right next to him again. See how that looks. Close the gap a little more. Yeah. You can come a little more front onto me, both of you. There you go, yeah. Nice. Nice. Okay, let's play around with this perspective now. So, Kai, you know how you were like leaning against this earlier? So do that for me.
Okay.
And then, Brandon, just come in here and just like, exactly in that spot. So there, you heard me say, and just like, and then I didn't say anything else. That's because I'm showing him. So sometimes if you want someone to get into a pose, and I think this is the case for a lot of people in sport and athletes and all that kind of stuff, they're very good at moving their body. If they see a visual reference, usually they'll be able to copy it straight away. So I just got into the pose that I wanted Brandon to do, and that was why I didn't say any words. I was just showing him so straight away he can get into that pose. And then off the back of that is my favorite shot from, I think, probably the entire day, and I'll share that on screen as well. But this is it happening now. But Kai, you want to be more front on to me? Come more front on to me? Yeah, there you go.
George, can you take some photos on my phone for me?
Yeah, I love this, love this. And this is that shot. Cool. Right, just rest for a sec, guys. Is that mine? Thanks, man. Okay. Yeah, I'd say Brandon, either go.
Do that again. Just lean in. He just needs to just come more, like just slightly move this. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was hands like that's nice.
Just,
Yeah, it's either arms folded or like that, I think. When they're like that, it's too. Lean into the back. Okay, Tristan, you're in focus here. Brandon, you're out of focus, but still in frame. And then Brandon, you're now in focus. Tristan, you're out of focus, still in frame. Yeah, nice, lads. See, I'm letting them both know there, just so that they're aware. Like, they're in the frame, but they're not in focus. And I'm letting them know when they're out of focus and the other one is. I'm constantly communicating to letting them know the kind of image that I'm currently getting, just so that they're aware, and then they can adapt to help me make the best image possible, basically. You travelled down from Manchester?
Train?
Oh, you got the train? Yeah. Was it busy on the train?
It wasn't too bad, you know.
Okay, fair.
No, not too bad.
Nice.
It's the peak train, so like.
It's expensive on the train, man. Fuck, the trains have got ridiculous.
How? Like, you catch a flight?
Yeah, it's cheaper, yeah. It's wild.
Are you based in London?
Not anymore. I was for 7 years. I moved out last year towards, I'm in the middle of the countryside now, like near Stamford, Peterborough. Okay. Like that area, yeah, where I grew up.
It's not north, is it now?
It's north of here. It's like an hour north of Cambridge.
Okay.
It's kind of, I'm in line with like Notts, but like just on the east, yeah, on the east coast. And that was another example of some small talk with Tristan. I'd never worked with Tristan before, but again, just me saying, did you travel down today, has led into him asking me where I live. He now knows that I moved out of London, where I'm living now, and we're just slowly getting to know each other. And then that led to Tristan following me at the end of the day. Got on with him really well. He owns a jewellery brand. You don't know what that could lead to. So that's just a prime example of how, again, small talk is really, really important. Okay, mate. Let's give it a whirl. Nice. Same again. So that light's your light source, so just keep, yeah. Are you happy, Reese?
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, it's fine. Do that pose for me again. Just like the way you were. It's a nice... Okay. Come back to the front again. Whilst AB's been sat for ages waiting, so let's get AB in because we need to shoot in front of the black, and then we'll do Brandon's bottoms. So this is me just reviewing some of the shots from this morning. Obviously we're shooting on Capture One. We always have a second screen set up next to my monitor, and then we also have an iPad as well. And on a lot of the YoungLA shoots, styling, so like Reese will have the iPad just so he's got another pair of eyes like close to me when we're shooting, so he can see if he's happy with how the outfits are coming through in the like the images that are coming on screen. Yeah, nice man. Looking off each way. Yeah, nice. Back to me. Maybe go arms folded. Yeah, nice. Stay there for me. Yeah, strong. Look off that way. Yeah, really cool. Back to me. Nice. Yeah, that's nice. Keep moving. Nice and free. Lovely. Come a little more top down. Yeah, go back to leaning on the, yeah, nice. Yeah, strong. Look all the way down here. Yeah, really cool. Look off that way. Yeah, nice man. Let me just get a detail shot. Yeah, sick. Okay, stay there for me, stay in that pose. Some of you might be thinking that I'm shooting really rushed here, but when you've got, say, like 20 different outfits to get through with 3 or 4 different models, I'm kind of having to be shooting fairly efficiently. I would say I'm quite a fast shooter anyway, and I don't hang around. I'll pepper through stuff, keep moving, switching between portrait and landscape constantly because they want stuff for socials and website. So that's just the way I'm shooting for this kind of thing. But yeah, I would say I'm a fairly fast shooter anyway, as it is. Yeah, sick, really cool. Right, just chill for a sec. George, do you want to have a flick through, make sure? Oh, okay. I like those a lot.
Yeah, I really like filming for.
Well, Reels mainly and YouTube. I'm gonna post my first YouTube video like sometime in the next week or so.
Okay.
But like this, you can crop for Reels and YouTube.
Just a couple more with this framing.
That framing like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So if you jump back into that pose for me.
Yeah.
Again, this is a great example of how having the iPad on set is very good. So you know how I just said, can you jump back into that pose for me? You can see the iPad in the top right-hand corner. So he's just looked down, seen that, knows exactly which ones Alan, the creative director, is on about. So we can get straight back into it, and it just speeds up the process. Sweet. Yeah, it's easy for behind the scenes.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I used to film like those POV videos, but
Yeah,
they had the
mouthpiece. Yeah. This is a lot easier. Yeah, because I want to start filming more on set, so you know people can hear me speak to talent, directing people, just the insight. Yeah.
What's the YouTube channel?
I need to make it.
Okay.
Like, I post a lot on my Instagram at the moment, like a lot of BTS reels and stuff, and I grew that a lot last year.
Put your Instagram on.
So again, small talk has led to Kai asking me for my Instagram. So now Kai follows me, and then that's just, again, networking all off the back of small talk, chatting about what's going on. Really important, and a small detail that people often kind of look over. Yeah. So lean again, and I'll shoot down. Come a little more. There you go. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, nice, Eden. That's nice. Fucking cables. Sorry, I'm kicking them. Okay, look into camera. Yeah, nice, man. Yeah. Act like you like being here. Yeah, nice. Looking down to camera. Yeah, nice. Nice. Do you like them?
Yeah, they're good.
Sweet guys, so that is lots of raw kind of footage from the shoot. I hope you kind of found that insight useful. Firstly, excuse my poor heavy breathing. Fun fact, I do actually have a problem with my nose, and I'm gonna have to get surgery on it, I think. But basically, like, I struggle to breathe through my nose, so at night it's a nightmare. Anywho, side note, I hope you found that useful. You'll see me shooting a lot like this. I'm doing that to show you guys what I'm doing. I don't like shooting like that, and it's bad for my posture as well. So I need to set up, I actually got one of these like arm clamp things, so I think I might attach this to my camera with the Nano and try that next time. But usually I'll hold the camera to my face. I prefer doing photography like that personally. But me doing this is just to show you guys on the camera, you know, what's going on. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's a super kind of raw, uncut. The footage is there. I'm just chatting about it and making some points. Let me know below if you want to see more videos like this. Hopefully there's some insight in there for you. If not, let me know. Tell me what you want to see more of. It's only my second YouTube video, so thanks for bearing with me. If you haven't already, please click subscribe. Follow along for the journey. There's going to be more stuff like this. We've got a South Africa video coming up where I kind of break down that trip and the process of it and all that good stuff. And we've got plenty of shoots coming up. We've still got LA to go to, Milan to go to. So it's going to be a fun time. And I think we might go on holiday as well in the meantime, whilst also trying to plan a wedding and all that good stuff. So stay tuned. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you if you made it this far, and I'll see you in the next one.